Hi, I'm Lela Witherspoon, and it is my second quarter at SCAD. I had formal aspects of painting last quarter, and I'm excited to get drawing. The fact I wanted to share about me was over Christmas break. I went to Las Vegas and met up with family from around the country. And it was actually a really wonderful, artistic experience. And I don't know that I was expecting that from Las Vegas, but we got to go to the Grand Canyon. For me, that was the first time and obviously life changing. The Hoover Dam was really cool and just very Art Deco and overly done in a way I wasn't expecting. And then obviously there's I'm slightly blocking the Seven Magic Mountains. We went to Meow Wolf's Omega Mart, which I was kind of expecting to just be Instagrammy. And while it had elements of that, there was also a lot of really fun elements that were a lot more deep thought, and I enjoyed it. I'm from Livermore, California, which is about an hour east of San Francisco and like an hour and a half southwest of Sacramento. I am sort of synchronous, and it means that I can attend most of class, was what ended up being how things went last quarter. I can usually make all of Monday, and the second half of Wednesday, I have meetings till 3:30 on Wednesday, so but yeah, this is during work time, but we're just not going to tell anybody that. For my artistic training, I went to the University of Northern Colorado where I received a bachelor's in education and painting. And from there, I've spent the last 18 years as an art teacher, the last 10 of which has been at Del Val Continuation, which is wonderful. I love my job, and I'm very lucky to love my job. I work in water mixable oils as a painter. I just started doing it for my students, and I've gotten into the lack of solvents. I enjoy it. I don't find that it's all that different from oils themselves. My work, whether I'm successful at it or not, is trying to focus on like an internal landscape, internal layers and traumas and bits, and how we kind of interact with each other and how we wound each other. And so it's just about kind of like the complexities of an inner person and how we also come together in that way. And but I do so generally in an abstract way. The way drawing informs my paintings is usually color pencils are the primary way I express myself about my paintings. I need color. I need it quickly. I have a big old pack of color pencils I take with me, and I will just try to create value and do it. And usually I'm just going through and like, what did I like and how do I take those elements? And the change between the drawing and the painting kind of all happens within my head. And so usually it's just a form of sketching and play. And I don't really do anything more than that. I look forward to developing how drawing informs my painting in a more advanced way. For my work, this was my first digital painting I had ever done, and this was over the last summer, and this was the first time I really had put these rippling elements within a form, and I like it, and it's a path I want to pursue, and that kind of goes into last quarter, and these are the two pieces I created last quarter. The one on the left is the one I really kind of want to explore and develop, and I hadn't fully figured out how that was going to happen, but I've been having some thoughts about ways I want to attempt it, and I'm feeling ready to sketch and ready to get planning. For my artistic influences, I want to talk about Georgia O'Keeffe first. I have both of these pieces framed in my house. I love them. She's an American modernist who worked primarily in oil paints and is well known, obviously, for her abstractions of flowers and landscapes. She's been my favorite for as long as I can remember. My father was the one that introduced me to her as a child. And as an adult, I really get into the idea of the inherent drama and order that comes with these sharp lines and even blends. Obviously, it very much informs my work, and I don't know, she's my favorite. Secondly, surprisingly for myself even, is at one point I would have told you I hated Mark Rothko until I saw my first one, and that's me and my best artistic friend in the photo. But he's an American abstract expressionist, and I did not realize he worked in way more materials than paint. Like, there's ones where he's using like natural glues that are colored, and anything he could get to dry quickly, apparently. I did not know. So that was a fun thing I learned when putting this together. But until I saw his work in person, I didn't get it, you know, and then I did. And it's one of my favorite things. My favorite things to do is just sit in front of a Mark Rothko. And so from his work, I try and take away like the importance of color and just how impactful it can be on its own. And then Kathy Kolowitz would be my last choice, and I love her dearly, and her ability to express humanity and obviously the struggles of the working class and women, but like just the emotion that she manages to convey is stunning. So anyway, thank you, and I'm really looking forward to this quarter.